Now, as you can see here, I'm converting like 6,000 honey a second, and I'm making 9,000 honey a second. So I have like 40% instant conversion. Now, I have 123,000 honey in my backpack, right? When I convert, I should get that same amount of honey. But no, with honey per pollen, I actually get 152,000 honey because of honey per pollen. I'm going to elaborate on that now. I'm going to get to the point. Instant conversion and honey per pollen are a little different. Keep in mind that this video is mostly for the moon amulet or star amulet. One of the biggest debates in Bee Swarm is to either have 8% honey per pollen or 5% instant conversion on your moon amulet. The best moon amulet, in my opinion, and in a majority of the Bee Swarm Simulator players' opinion, is to have more than 40% white pollen and 8% honey per pollen on your moon amulet. As you can see here, I have 47% white pollen and 8% honey per pollen on my amulet, which is actually one of the best amulets out there. And the reason I'm making this video is because I've seen this question pop up on the forums, on Reddit, and on the Discord so many times, but no one has really answered it in a proper way, so I thought I'd do it. Now, as stated on the Bee Swarm Simulator Wiki, whenever you collect pollen, some of it will be instantly converted into honey with the help of instant conversion. The higher your instant conversion rate, the more honey you convert whenever you collect pollen, and the more time you are on the field because your backpack won't fill up quickly. As you see here, I'm instantly converting like 10,000 honey out of the 15,000 I'm collecting. Yeah, you get the point, right? Yeah. So, now honey per pollen is kind of like a dependent variable in this situation. Honey per pollen, and I quote from the wiki, honey per pollen is a mechanic that increases the amount of honey earned when converting pollen. For example, if a player has 10 pollen in their container with a 110% honey per pollen multiplier, they would receive 11 honey if converted. Now here's the part that everyone wants cleared up. Why can honey per pollen be better? Because it can work with instant conversion. That's why. For example, let's say that you are in a field and you're instantly converting. You have 30% instant conversion in your settings. Now from the pollen you will collect, 30% of the pollen you will collect on the field will be instantly converted into honey, and the honey per pollen will apply to that. Why? Here's an example. For example, you collect 1 million pollen in one swing of your collector. 30% instant conversion converts that 1 million pollen into 300,000 instantly. Okay? You get that part? Replay it if you want to. Now, let's assume that you also have an extra 20% honey per pollen in your settings. Now, that 300,000 pollen that you just instantly converted will actually be 360,000 honey with the help of the extra 20% honey per pollen. Why? Well, 300,000 times 1.2 is equal to 360,000. You will make an extra 60,000 honey instantly when you convert the pollen. That is why the pros often use the honey per pollen. Instant conversion just lets you stay on the field for longer and convert more honey. Sure, honey per pollen will make you stay on the field for less time, however, you will make a lot of honey in the end. And this can be really useful for blue hives. That is the whole thing explained. Basically, in simple terms, instant conversion converts the honey in the field, and honey per pollen just applies to the instantly converted honey, and it just gives you more honey, if you get what I mean. Now, I have a tip for low-level players and endgame players. Low-level players, if you have less than 35 bees and you don't have a lot of instant conversion, then I suggest that you go for instant conversion on your moon amulet or star amulet. At your level, honey per pollen isn't that useful. It won't really do too much for you. But for the pros, honey per pollen is very useful. And when paired with the Buoyant Bee's inflate balloons ability, it's much better because you'll make more honey when you convert your balloons at the hive. It works at the hive and on the field. It's very useful. Now, thank you for watching my video. Have a lovely day. And as always, keep grinding.